Welcome to Tampa Bay, where you're about to see the Rays take on the Giants. We do have some breaking news, though, and that is the Brewers and Padres and the Red Sox and Braves will be moved to Sunday because they were postponed yesterday. And we gotta get started here, so gotta do the... Hopefully the Rays pop up. The Giants were first, but I did say Tampa Bay. So, this is going to be done in Tampa Bay. Tropicana Field. It's going to be broadcast on the show, and it's going to have 4 innings, just like we always do, 7 p.m. Alright, it's time to play ball. Giants, Rays, next on Fox. Welcome back as we're getting closer to starting here.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight.
We do have 50% of normal capacity fans in the stands, and as you can see, these both teams are ready to start Game 3 of the Winter League. Now, for those of you wondering, this first half of the Winter League goes to March 31st. On March 31st, the All-Star game will be played.
Start calling this guy Blake Nasty.
On April 1st until June 1st, the second half of the Winter League will be underway. And we're getting ready for the first pitch here.
Good changeup.
Here it goes. First pitch.
80 pitch at
8
any
o'clock.
time for strikes. He's taking that next step. We're
It's
talking
hit
about
foul.
a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Second pitch underway, and that is swing and a miss, and that'll be 0-2. Dude, you should watch this and do the announcing with me. That'd be so cool.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right.
That's going to be another foul. Nice souvenir for a fan there. Not what he wanted. You want the home run, not the foul run, which doesn't exist.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
And swing and a miss, and that will be the first strikeout for Blake Snell.
So coming to the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now he turns and smokes
there's a
this
deep
one
hit.
into
Here he
deep
goes.
center
He's
field.
running for it and does
that's
not
into the
get there
outfield
fast
for a
enough.
one-out base hit.
That'll be scored a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive
Watch this
bullet
again.
off the wall right there.
Great
The outfielder does
timing
a really good job
on the
D-Roll,
swing
of getting
and
that
just
one quickly
nails
and
it
getting
down
back
the
in
field.
to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive
was
and
not
getting thrown out at
fast
second
enough
base. He saw the play happening
to
in
try
front
to
of him and put the brakes on and
catch
got
it for
back for a
the
base
out.
hit.
Yeah,
And
D-Roll,
instead
I think he
we'll
would have
have
been
one
toast
on
if he
and
tried
one
to stretch that one into a double.
here in the first.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard.
Swing, and it's going to be
But
hit
foul.
a foul.
Hoping to send him packing.
Blake
Pitch
Snell,
on its way.
it popped up.
Popped
There
him up.
goes the pitcher
Zunino
for it,
is
and
under
he
it.
has caught it for the
And
second.
that's the second out of the inning.
Now, as we had mentioned before, we can only have 50% of normal capacity.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the former
this
World
current
Series champ,
situation.
MVP, and Rookie of the Year,
Winter
Buster
League
Posey.
was very into shortening
Yanked on
the
the ground
season,
down
but
the line.
we have decided
This will
there
get
will be
foul for strike 2.
we'll play the full winter season.
As a look, now the pitch. High in the air out to
Swing,
center
and
field.
he has hit it. Here he goes, and
Kiermaier
the side
will
is
get there,
retired
and
as
he
he
puts
catches
it away to retire the side.
So a scoreless game
One left
here.
for San Francisco. Now
Halfway
it's the
through the
Rays'
first.
turn. No score.
More to come on Fox after this. really want a more realistic score.
Johnny Cueto,
I don't know how to make
right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on.
Johnny,
but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Since 2019.
So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tampa Bay's half of the game.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Just missed it there.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Don't know how to say his name. And now we swing and a miss for 0-1.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Then a swing.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 1 out, nobody on.
0-2. There he goes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Another strikeout.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Brendan Lau is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There he goes.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan,
Almost too late getting rid of it,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. We played an inning, still 0-0.
And there's your due-up for the Giants. More after this on Fox.
Stepping in, number 33. He's ready for his first debut here in this one.
Number 33.
Simply, here we go. It's the away half of the second inning. So we're through 1.
Skied into straightaway right.
And that looks like that's going to be the first out.
Meadows has it, and there's 1 away. Now batting, Evan Longoria. Takes this the other way to right.
Big hit
and that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
And that's going to be scored a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Oh, flips over, and he's definitely too late on the pass.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Popped him up.
But this is going to simply be the
second. A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Ooh, did he get it? No. Oh, yes, he did. And that retires the side.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Inning number 2. And we do have half of a changeup.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit.
Halftime. Did he get it? Yes,
he did. He's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
And high fives for that one. As he put it away with just seconds before the...
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi.
Swing and a miss.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls
Tap
behind
and foul
0-2
for Choi. Choi is in danger of being struck out here.
Rolled
He
slowly
does
down
hit
the
it.
third baseline.
Not good enough.
And
Whoa,
he'll
he
reach
does
first
get
safely.
first place as I'm not sure what the home person was doing.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
He took his
First
time
shot for
getting
him
to that
here
ball,
with a runner
and
at
as a
first now
result,
and 1 away.
there's a
0-1 the
runner
count.
at first.
Got him to go after
Swing
that
and a
one.
miss
He's in a
on
quick hole,
0-2.
0-2.
For Wendell.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a
Wendell.
little bit out front. Might be able to rush a
And that's a
fastball by
tap
him.
and a foul. He's also in danger of striking out. He
And
has
another foul ball.
foul.
Choi, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and this is swung
And
on
that's
and
a
missed.
swing and a
4
miss,
strikeouts
and
already, and that's
second
out
out.
number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location.
And
All 5
that
down in the
is
zone. Some guys are real
not
good low
a
ball
very
hitters, but
good swing
more often
there,
than
as
not,
it's too
keeping the
late.
ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Swing and a foul. That'll be 0-2, so we're in danger of going to halftime with no
High
score.
chopper to third. Taken in by Longoria. Throw to second for the force out,
As
and the
we
side
will
is
go to
retired.
halftime with no score. 0-0, we're all tied at
Some of our nation's
half.
young minds and future leaders
who
here in
will come out
attendance.
and get
Yikes. 2 complete.
the lead
Still scoreless
to
here
start
on
the
the
second
show.
half. However, San Francisco leads the Rays in hits, 3-1. And let's check out the stats here during this halftime report. Oops. How about the box score? As you can see, not really much anything to celebrate as the half ends with a 0-0 score. Well, let's bring you back
Mike
out there.
Yastrzemski. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see
get started
if
with
he tries
the
to
third
cheat to something
inning
this
here.
evening.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Caught for an out.
Striding into the box, Donovan Solano. He reached on a single in his first try.
He
Fastball
does hit
swung on
this,
and grounded
but
out towards
most likely
second.
going to be an
Reined
out,
in.
and it is.
Throw gets him.
So that's 2
down.
outs now here in the third. These guys got to start taking care of this ball.
That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder
Away team,
for the
or
out.
the home team's doing perfect on defense.
So
The
bases
offense,
are empty
however,
here with
not
2
very
gone.
doing-
And into hit
not
next,
doing
it'll
very
be
well.
Austin Slater.
And
This
that's a
one's skied out
deep
toward
hit,
right.
but it's most likely going to be the out they need to end the
Meadows
inning.
makes the
and-
catch for
or
route
the
number
side,
3.
and that will
Giants are down 1,
So
2,
we're
3.
still
Home half of the
at
third coming
nothing
up.
to
No
nothing
score.
here in the middle of the third. More MLB on Fox after this.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch on its way.
So we saw the
Swing and a
Toronto
miss
game
out in
last
front
night.
of a changeup.
That ended in
I
0-1.
can't speak from experience, but
The
that's
Blue
got to
Jays
feel good
won,
right there. Throwing a
ultimately,
nasty change
but they did not
first pitch and
score.
getting a
No
swing and a
team
miss
scored
on it.
until the 4th
Now he
inning.
pretty much opened
Is
up
that a
any pitch in
possibility?
his
We'll
arsenal.
see that.
Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
All right.
And this is swung
Swing
on
and
and
a
missed.
miss,
5 quick
and
strikeouts
that looks
now,
like
and
that
that's
is
your
an
first
out,
out
and
of the
indeed
inning.
it is.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Now a swing and a miss. Took
Swing
something
and a
off
miss,
that one,
and
and it's
that'll be
strike 1. Tried to
Swing
crush
and a
that
miss,
ball,
and
and
that'll
now
be
perhaps needs
or
to shorten
foul.
up with 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and
that'll
another
be the
punch
third
out here.
strike,
6
so he'll be
already,
out.
and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2
Not
strikeouts
very
on
much
6
scoring in
pitches?
this game.
He isn't messing around.
These guys,
These
like
last
I
2
said,
batters
they
have
gotta
had
start
no
taking care
answer
of the ball.
for what he's throwing up there.
Austin Meadows will stand in for a second time
So
here
will
as
the
he swings
Giants.
and misses there. It's 0-1.
On
He's
defense, though,
finding
these
his
teams
groove
are
out there now. It's
spectacular.
0-2.
When it
Bottom
comes
of
to
inning number
offense,
3,
they can't seem to get
nothing our
one
score.
hit far
Hit
enough
down the third
to go
base line.
score.
Longoria is there.
And the side
Throw to
is
first in
retired.
plenty of time, and the
So
side
it's
is
still
retired.
at nothing to nothing.
Rays go in order, 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Will one of these teams score, or will we go to extra innings?
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as we begin the top of the fourth.
The away half of the fourth. So as you can see,
here's the first pitch.
If they score here,
throw to first in time,
if the Giants
one gone here in the fourth.
All they need is 3 outs in the next inning to win. Don't score here, and the Rays score,
to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters.
then that ends the
I'll tell
game.
you what, you'd be hard pressed to find a matchup that would produce differing numbers such as the ones
First
we
team
have
with
here.
the ball, if they can move the ball
to him on the way.
and score, it's
Sends
first
that one
score
out of play
wins.
for strike one.
As that's a foul for 0-1. Here is the second
Just
pitch.
behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those
By the way,
low-scoring
for you
affairs.
NFL fans that are fans of the Summer League, by the way, that's an out. For you fans of the Summer League, the next month,
striding in once again,
the
Evan
schedule will be
Longoria,
out
a base
for
hit
10
in his
weeks,
first trip.
plus 4
Rounded
weeks,
back up the
4
middle.
weeks of preseason,
And this
plus
is going to be a
10
base
weeks
hit
of
for
regular
Longoria.
season for the NFL Summer League, which will be
Dan, that can't
which
bother
will
you
begin
too much as a
in
pitcher.
April.
Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant.
Not certain of a date yet. We have to check.
And the
Because I would like for it to start on, and that retires the side, so it's the
ready to
home
go in the
half
bottom
of
the
the
fourth.
final
And
inning.
striding forward, the
Will they
designated
score
hitter, Randy
and win,
Arozarena.
or will there be extra innings?
Swing and a miss
Of
at the
course,
first
you got
pitch,
Fox, you
changeup,
got
0-1.
ESPN,
He's
you
getting
got
a lot of
NBC,
first pitch outs, and it's
you got
really easy to
CBS,
see
and you
why.
have EA
He's been
Sports that are going to be
perfect.
bringing you coverage
100%
of the
his
NFL
first
Summer
pitches
League.
have been for strikes to hitters so
But
far in this one.
Grounded to the
last
right.
season it begun on
cleanly.
Cinco de Mayo
And the
and
off-balance
ended
throw
just a
gets
couple
him.
weeks
Nice
ago.
play for the out.
on the 12th with the national
In now,
championship.
Brendan Lau
which the
looking to
Detroit
put the
Lions
ball
took
in
the
play
win.
here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty much what we got to
No
say
runs,
for that.
just one hit, one error in the ball game for Tampa Bay.
If May 5th is on one of the days that
Down the first baseline. He's got it.
we
And
play
there are
on,
2 away now.
it may either start that day or there'll just be games that day.
Digging in, Manuel Margot.
course, we do
He's 0 for 1
Tuesdays,
after grounding out in his only trip
Fridays,
to the
and
plate so
Saturdays.
far. No balls and a
Sometimes
strike to
Sundays
count.
if we absolutely need to.
0-1 count, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And
no runs,
there's a
just
catch
one
to that,
hit,
though.
one
It's
error
not split
in the
in
ball game
halves
for Tampa Bay.
like this
Protecting
in the
with 2
NBA
strikes,
are.
went out of the zone
It's
that
all
time, but he
32
stays
teams
alive.
and 10 weeks of regular season and 4 weeks of preseason. Now, preseason doesn't matter.
Bottom
anything.
dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that
What
ends
matters
the
is the
inning.
regular season. And unfortunately,
Down in order go
the
the
regular
Rays.
season had
Through
to
4.
end
Still tied.
very
nothing,
shortly,
nothing.
way before week 5 last season. And like we said, the Lions brought home the
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing
National
by as we get
championship.
set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the
I do
Giants
know
lineup
this,
with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be
Fox
more
brought
patient at the
you
plate. He talked
the
about how
national
it's been one
championship
first
this
pitch
year.
out
It will
after
be
another, and that's been extremely frustrating
it
to
will
watch.
be
They like to
NBC
encourage their hitters to be aggressive, but to do so selectively. That means
next
swinging at
season,
good pitches to hit,
which
and
we
given
do
the
have
8
to go
first
to
pitch
extra
outs they've hit
innings
into,
here. It
that
looks
doesn't
like
appear to be
because
the case today.
no teams can get
Okay,
it going
thank you,
here,
Heidi.
and they only
Mauricio
get
Dubon
one
stands in as he
chance.
swings and misses for strike 1.
They only get one inning by the
Hard hit
rules
ball
of
to
the
second.
MLB.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1
this
for 2
league.
now.
there's rules for the Winter League, and the rules clearly state you only get one extra inning. So if no team scores, 0-0 will be your final score.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan.
And unfortunately, these teams will have a tie added to their record.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski.
When it comes to the playoffs, in this
misses at a first pitch fastball.
They do not, ties do not count.
First, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Step on the bag for one.
When we go and look at the records to determine who will be in the playoffs in June.
So digging in now, Donovan Solano.
We'll be looking,
and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Again, any tie those teams have
will not count. He makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
It won't get them in the playoffs. It will just count as
so that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. On the move is Kiermaier. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch.
Out,
and the inning is over. Giants leave one.
So if the Rays don't score here.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production.
0-0 will be the final score.
He's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight.
The Rays are 2-0.
He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Choi stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah,
he only get 3 outs.
Really nice ball
and then
player.
That ends the
I wouldn't
side.
put him on the superstar level, but
so
you know
this
what?
Choi guy needs to get it going.
You go into high rounds,
he might
carve out a career
he hasn't
the way
been pleasing too many of these fans tonight that are around.
Left side.
He hits that far.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
So there is a man on first base, and keep in mind, they can fill the bases
the winning run
and then run for a home run to win the game,
and it's 0-1.
or they could hit a home run and get a ton of
the batting
points
gloves and take a deep breath.
He gets it, tries to throw it to second. Is he out? No, none of them are out.
Great executed
So there's still
first
nobody
offering on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that
and
one.
the bat
foul
is broken. But that's an 0-1 anyway, so the crew will quickly run him out another bat.
For strike number 2.
And he will continue to try to hit this ball.
These guys are swinging at
everything.
Now a swing and a hard hit
that's
grounder,
another foul.
Foul ball, and the count holds
here's
at
another
0-2.
guy that has not been pleasing too many people tonight.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
However, this game still has a threat of
Good
ending in a tie, and there's your first out. So there's 2 more outs. You only get 2 more outs. So you either need to hit a home run, or you need to run a home run
at second. However, the double play in order here. Reaches out, but he can't get it.
Because this is the last chance. This game will end in 0-0 if they can't convert here. They try for a tie. And it looks like there is 2 outs.
You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher
that makes the risk even more higher.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
As this will be a foul.
And it's a foul ball.
But a nice souvenir for a fan to take home after all the disappointment here tonight.
He's set. The 0-1. High chopper towards first. Scooped up. And he's safe at first.
He is out.
Gets this one out by about a half a step.
And this game ends in a tie.
Across to score.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
The Rays are celebrating. They think they may have a run, so we'll have to look to make sure. But thank you for tuning into this.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing
player of the game, Blake Snell.
Game shutout.
But
he's
again, we're going to make sure there's an actual score on the board.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
And that one run held up tonight.
The officials looked at it, and there you go. It took 5 innings, but the Tampa Bay Rays are victorious yet again as they defeat the Giants 1-0.
So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Sports.
For the victorious Rays, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. For the Giants, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.